That is what's going on whenever Lyra's talking about making a new comic. Just that exact set of emotes. So why did we let Lysander leave when we could have just broken his legs?
Plot.
Lyra, are you getting out of here?
If I'm getting out of here.
Oh. Something. I was like, if you're going to the front, can we escape rope? Can we escape? Or we still have to be here for some reason?
We just have to be here. We got the elevator. We got the elevator cage. Now we can use the elevator.
Oh, with these people in their suits.
Which floor would you like to go to? It's a really hard choice. I think we're going to floor quit.
I think we're going to the floor where we get to break Lysander's legs.
Where are those kneecaps?
Where are those kneecaps? Because they're not about to be there for much longer.
Listen, one who will face Lysander. There's a really tall man in jail. Oh. A terribly long time ago. Hey, look, it's Javier. There was a man in a Pokemon. He loved that Pokemon very much. A war began. Look at the Floette shooting a laser. Might as well have Pokemon took part in the war.
The war.
The war. Is this the war Lieutenant Surge is talking about? Several years
he's
passed.
Just this old.
He was given a tiny box. The man wanted to bring the Pokemon back, no matter what it took. The man built a machine to give it life. He brought his beloved Pokemon back. Oh. The man has suffered too much. His rage still has not subsided. He could not forgive the world that hurt the Pokemon he loved. He turned the machine into the ultimate weapon. Ka-chow.
But like the way Lightning McQueen says it.
And then you could see the attack from space, and it wumped right there.
Into Paldea.
Into Paldea. That's where the crater came from. The man became a bringer of destruction that ended the war. The Pokemon that was given life must have known. That the lives of many Pokemon were taken to restore its life. The resurrected Pokemon left the man. Get the key back. It should not be used. Everything will vanish again. Do you want to know? Oh, unending pain like I have? That is Az. He has the same name as the king that lived 3,000 years ago. Which is not for no reason. He has the key to the ultimate weapon hung around his neck. It's finally time. Follow me to my chambers. What if I snapped your kneecaps? No? Okay.
Oh. I like that Sylveon is down in the bottom fighting on the punching bag, like ready. I'm so ready to break this man's kneecaps.
Should not be used. Everything will vanish again. Do you want to know unending pain like I have? Would I know unending pain? Or would my pain end in an instant?
Also, Winter Lily, we're about to fight Lysander again, right?
That's a good question, are we?
I think so. Winter Lily is asking if it's bits time. Because I feel like it's perfect to do that thing over the Lysander battle.
Huh.
What the fuck is this?
Alright, this guy exists. So
Who the fuck is this? Who are you?
This is Mr. We can't have all the head honchos be girls, so let's have let's add a guy to be above them.
Get out of here! Leave! Leave!
So the Pokeballs received and the Pokemon we've gathered are where they need to be. Add all means all preparations are complete. The only thing left to do is put the plan into motion. I'm counting on you. Also, that means we're probably going to fight him. One push of the button and we can activate the ultimate weapon from this room. I believe...
So I should kill you both right now.
So I should murder you before you can press it.
Right, got it. Understood, Sylveon. Lynn?
I was about to say, to be fair, I think mess them up before they can push a button is more of a Raichu thing than a Sylveon thing.
See, here's the thing. Stop them from touching the stuff. Yes, Lynn. However, it's hard for me to imagine Lynn brutally murdering two men. Sylveon, I can always imagine brutally murdering two men, though. So that's what the Sylveon side of it is.
Any Sylveon could brutally murder two Lynn. I mean, just look at Lynette.
Exactly. There we go.
She almost murdered a teammate in session 1.
Fuck, she did. I didn't think the rabbit was gonna explode, and neither did Soul. It's fine. They turned out fine.
That's simply, yeah. Lynette and Soul turned out fine. Beryl, on the other hand.
It's fine.
I believe that being a chosen one means the creature to have potential change future. Whether we activate the ultimate weapon and leave it safely underground will rest upon if you actually have this potential or not. So, there he goes.
Why are we complacent in letting this man walk away when he has openly stated genocide?
Why is he being complacent and not just enacting his plan?
God damn it. Like, we don't have the kind of relationship with Lysander that would leave way for this sort of I want to see if you can prove me wrong bullshit like we kind of got with N.
Yeah, like, everything from... Lysander has no reason not just to win once he makes the message to everyone, and we have no reason not just to stop him once we fight him for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very much like everything from the plot here till the end of the plot is just because they needed a climax.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Anyways, you're the one I heard so much about. I've been waiting for you. I need to... Also, they added a new guy just for the... that we haven't seen once yet in the climax.
Yeah.
I need to do research on your list again.
This feels like the dude that you add in and then was going to be expanded upon in like the third version. That's the vibe I get from this guy.
He does do stuff in the post game.
Post game. Anyway, I feel like if they wanted to go this route where there's this posturing, they should have not had it been that he announced genocide, which, you know, gives the predisposition for we need to fucking figure this out and now. And it should have been that we figured out he was gonna do something bad, or something big, and it's like maybe something like Sycamore is like, I can't believe that he would do something bad. Like, I'm gonna try to find him. Like, let's try to track him down and see if we can like talk to him. So like maybe this whole time we don't actually fully know what his plan is. We just know he's planning on doing something big.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that's why there's this posturing, is we're trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, because in theory he's somebody that we like from like our time spent with him. I don't, because you know he's the guy whose machinations lay undetected. But in theory, at least I could understand going for that, is that idea that we're letting him posture because we're giving the benefit of the doubt that we could talk him down from whatever this weird plan is he's doing. But once you've threatened the lives of everybody in a massive extinction of human beings, I'm not giving you the benefit of the doubt I'll give you the benefit of the doubt behind bars, you know, where you can't do stuff.
And Pokemon, he just wants to wipe out all life. Oh ho ho, you're wonderful. Which this is definitely the vibe your animation gave. Your Pokemon are amazing.
Yep, definitely the exact vibe. Somebody cross-check these things.
Wonderful, amazing. You have tremendous skill and bravery. Do we even fight him again? Is there any reason to have a disappointed animation and not like one where he like grins and laughs or something?
I don't know. Did nobody cross-check any of this and how it came together?
In fairness,
T-Rex 23.
Hello. In fairness, he feels like he was thrown in last minute. They probably didn't cross-check anything from him.
The worst thing is that disappointed animation was genuinely good. The way the like light came over the glasses and he slowly turned and like looked down. Genuinely like a good, powerful feeling animation. You got strong vibes off that, and it's just totally wasted when paired with the dialogue he's got.
When add up, that means I will tell you something very interesting. It happened 3,000 years ago. This weapon was used to put an end to the war. And this same music. Behind you, you'll find a red button and a blue button. One of them is the button for activating the ultimate weapon. Push one. Come now. What if I just left?
What if I broke your kneecaps and made you tell me the correct answer? Also, side note, I didn't read this earlier. Winter Lily says, I forgot about this part. Oh, I know this dude. He was in my X randomizer. He broke my game and broke me because he was stuck in a T-pose and I lost my fucking mind.
Beautiful. But clearly blue means good, right?
Yeah, clearly.
You pressed it. Oh, you pressed the blue switch. Winner, winner. Congratulations. I'm going to activate the ultimate weapon. I know the boss promised that we wouldn't if you push the correct button. If I refuse to let the potential go to waste, I'll just use my remote. Here. Click and the power is on.
This is why the answer was to break his kneecaps.
Come on, look at the monitor. Observe as the world gets annihilated. This would be the safe spot, wouldn't it? I guess. Like, yeah. I guess even if they don't want us specifically to survive, we're all the people they want to survive are. Behold,
this is one of my favorite scenes
the most collateral damage to a sound we've seen in any Pokemon game.
The way they fall backwards perfectly, like they're folding open, gets me. They're perfectly in order houses. They've just been tipped. They look like a Machamp could tip them back and they'll be perfectly fine.
And that's still the most collateral damage we've seen to a city in any Pokemon game.
Actually,
I don't need a sensu for that one.
Mainline. Don't they do crazy damage to cities in the one 3D Pokemon game that's like not Coliseum? Revolution or something?
I wouldn't imagine so, since that one doesn't have a story.
I have to double check.
Pikachu?
Also, no, I don't want to know. You didn't think the rabbit would explode and what? It's fine.
You see, the ultimate weapon is reborn. The poisonous flower has bloomed. All shall perish except for Team Flare. Look at Geosench, it has bloomed in Geosench. Go to Geosinge now. The boss's dream of creating a beautiful world will come true. It's been explicitly stated that I don't want to follow Lysander's bit of thinking you're cool and listening to you if you do it, and I just want to zap everyone. But you can also go to Geosin just to. I'm going to give you a chance to do it. The boss creating dream of creating a beautiful world will come true. All opposite equals to a victory for our science.
Are you?
So you're gonna
Why
fire
are
it,
you
or
bad
you just?
Colrez?
So are you gonna fire it, or are you just gonna show it off? Also, Tails, how dare you point out that it's bad chorus?
You're just bad chorus. Being bad chorus. Shut up, bad chorus. That's your name now. Also, breaking your kneecaps.
See, it's funny because they've made their villain and chorus immeasurably worse by flipping their morals.
Mm-hmm.
Getsis was outright evil, while Lysander, Colress was more neutral, which worked a lot better for him because, it was like, if what Getsis has going on is the best to unleash the potential of Pokemon, that's snazzy. If the magic of friendship is what brings out the potential of Pokemon, that's also snazzy. I'll go either way. I'm just here for the ride. That's a genuinely good neutral character. Lysander, on the other hand, is like, let me nuke everyone. Yeah. And then Getsis is just like, out for hooliganry. And then Xerosic is also just out for hooliganry.
It really feels like with Lysander and the player character, they were trying to recreate the vibe you get with N and the player character of Gen 5, where like because the reason N was down to be like, let's fight and see if you can stop me, is because you actually actively challenged N's ideals throughout the game. Like which is why he was and also he was a person who was very much like trying to do what's right in a way that lends itself more to being like, if I lose here, then it's clearly like I'm not supposed to have won. One, Lysander's genocide does not lead itself to that kind of thing and doing the right thing. Two, it doesn't lean itself to the same kind of complacency we're seeing from our main character here on not snapping his kneecaps. And three, we do not have that vibe with Lysander in the first place. They did not build it as to why Lysander should give a fuck about our opinion on this stuff.
Still thinking
why does Lysander care?
Still thinking about Final Fantasy X. They have a guy with this vibe, with a whole tragic backstory to explain how he came to think of this, and everyone's still like, dude, you're nuts.
Yeah. It's just wild to me. Like, it's not even like... Maybe they even could have leaned on it if you have, like... How to explain it? Like, if they, instead of having Lysander have the moral debates with Diantha, have Lysander have those moral debates with Sycamore. Have Sycamore care about you more, and then play it as, this is, I'm listening to you because you're Sycamore's, like, protege, trainer, whatever. Like I could even buy that, where he's willing to listen to you because maybe like Sycamore is like, this is the kid of the future, we're gonna be seeing big things from this kid. Anyway, they just really fumbled on all accounts with this story. Like, you can see all the pieces and what they want you to be feeling. Oh, it does not work at all. Oh yeah, can you try to go onto, what is it, like Route 10 or whatever? The one that has the stones that we're supposedly like drawing the power from?
That was where all those Team Blair guys were.
Oh, maybe it was from the other side. I believe if you try to go onto it, it like tells you can't because and if there was some sort of message there, it's like what I'm seeing there, it's like too awful or something. So anyway, we gotta murder them for the sake of the EVs. I mean, what? I mean, exactly what I said, actually. Lysander likes your dress. Clearly it's an outfit-based hierarchy. Well, I mean, then all of them are at the bottom, basically.
No, see, that's the thing. Lysander has the black with the orange accents and looks much better than everyone else. It's really the hair that messes it up.
You know, that's a good point. That's a good point. The outfit is solid.
And technically speaking, the admins are higher than the scientists, and they have the white with the orange accents.
Okay.
So technically speaking, the hierarchy is the better the outfit, the higher up they are.
Okay. Alright. Time to let's see. Fuck you. That's it. Just fuck you.
And Lysander saw our outfit and was like, holy snap. That's 10 times better than anything I could ever come up with. Maybe I should consider what they're saying.
Have you looked? It's like, so then you better be hiring all the people who have to dress the mannequins and all the boutiques. Do you realize this?
Oh, there's just some scrubs out here too.
Huh.
Still don't have any regrets about joining Team Blair.
Pokemon are dying, Jan.
Aren't they in the
Pokemon are fucking...
Aren't they in the blast radius?
Yeah, but do you think they are smart enough to know that? Do you think they're intelligent enough to put 2 and 2 together in such a way?
I'm still thinking about how I'm still thinking about how there are JRPGs I played where entire cities have been destroyed and you straight up cannot visit them anymore. And this is the worst we've gotten in Pokemon.
The game where like the whole thing is children running around with destructive creatures. You think we'd at least get one where like something caught on fire?
The anime blew up a whole building in episode 2.
You ever think about the fact that Bonnie killed a man?
Not as often as you,
Anyway,
but often enough.
I love Bonnie. I love Bonnie. It's like interesting follow-up. I love Bonnie.
Well, speaking of a building being blown up in episode 2, you really don't. Okay. So anyways, I was curious if this way was blocked off. Because if it was, that would have been this was like the first time in the series where fly was required. Rip to anybody who tries to go south to get here. Because it's about an equal distance either way.
Yeah.
So if you go south, you'll get 80% of the way there and run into a roadblock. And have to go around.
Oh.
Or use fly, but if you did that in the first place, you probably aren't fully capable of doing that. Something maybe a Nuzlocke, where you don't have a fly Pokemon.
But if it were that bad, you wouldn't be able to visit that boutique. So happy. The clothes are the most important part of this game, logically.
Yep, fair enough.
It might be the best executed thing of this game. Would compare to the story.
You better have come here prepared, both you and your Pokemon.
No, fucking just break all of their kneecaps. They're all down for genocide. All of their kneecaps. Your pose is stupid too. You don't even do enough on the one side to make it look like a fucking F. Moon blast him away. Goodbye, sir.
Get blasted. Golbat. Okay, I did actually hit switch Pokemon, thank goodness.
Let's see, I still think they're better than Plasma, and I'll die on that hill. Right next to Gita is not the worst, not the weakest champion hill.
Yeah, one thing XY has been banking on is it definitely isn't taking the plot as seriously as Black and White. So it doesn't have as far to fall by working it up.
Yeah. I just wish with a plot you're not taking seriously, they didn't use genocide as like the big thing that happens. Like
Not
it didn't need to be that.
not in the E-rated game, anyways.
Yeah.
You can't properly dark humor that in a E for everyone game.
It's like I don't know what to make his goal for the more beautiful thing, but not this in the way it has to be dealt with. Because it's like, honestly, that's again part of the biggest factor that makes all of this so stupid and messed up, is that we're letting Lysander walk around and talk and get away and maybe get away with his stuff when the consequence is hundreds of thousands of people dying. Aww.
Gay, you're not in this alone. When I was in Lysander's lab, the masked heroes told me what was going on. He also told me Team Flare's plans to do with the ultimate weapon. Come on, let's stop Team Flare. Then we have to stop Lysander himself. I'm wondering about Zerosic. He's actually moving worse. Yes, that's possible.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it either.
I'm choosing to believe that Callum's like, don't worry, I snapped his kneecaps for us. He's on.
Thank goodness. I wanted to protect my friends. Is this Tails' version of Caleb?
Yes, he snapped his kneecaps to keep his friends safe, and honestly, it was the correct decision.